and I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Another week, another gunshot, another news headline of another black life lying lifeless on another street becoming another hashtag. Our mutual friends were paper and pen. I didn't even know your name. We only met on stages and poems, shaking hands when grabbing mic stands, and my soul has become weary of pallbearing your dead body on my tongue, cradling your cold corpse through my teeth to your grave with my mouth. I'm tired of poems eulogizing your death to audiences, never knowing you exist until flipping past the casket on the television, and all this talk about change is as empty as the hole the media is using to bury you in. I blame racism, I blame white supremacy, but I also blame me. Dear black youth, between the ages of first slave ships in Jamestown, Virginia, 1619 and 2016, my name, black community. And it's an apology that I owe you because I failed you. I'm sorry you had to pay the price of death before I paid attention to you. I'm sorry you were Mike Brown by a cop, Sandra blended by a routine traffic stop, Alton Sterling for a couple CDs, Valindo Castile for trying to prove your identity, Freddie Gray out the picture, and Terrence Crutcher for just a car malfunction. That an officer placed his knees in the back of you, jail time has been sentenced to you, and statistics proving I failed to educate you. See, I've taught black women how to be angered by strangers yelling nigger, yet unbothered by close friends and relatives calling you a name, rhyming with itch, starting with the letter B, letting them female dog you out. I've taught black men how to be a real nigga and not a real man. See, most of you will never know your heritage, nor speak your native language. Your parents won't teach it. Your teachers will protest against it. Your eyes will never touch African skies. No, your fingertips touch African soil. Just an American flag symbolizing hashtag Black Lives Don't Matter. I'm sorry that most of you have to sit in the back of classrooms daydreaming of being Neo from the Matrix because a sci-fi superhero is your only shot at dodging bullets. See, I'm sorry that you have a better chance of meeting Peter Pan than your actual dad, because in my community, fathers are just figments of imaginations existing only in Neverland because you'll never meet them. I'm sorry that I've taught you that dark babies are defective human beings, that your melanin is a skin disease, and that your hair is a wild girl, so I prescribe wigs, weaves, hot combs, and conditioners like it's Willard in order to relax her. I'm sorry that I taught you how to hold a gun before showing you how to hold the hand of God. And I'm sorry that our churches equate holiness with loud tangents, Steve Harvey fabrics, fitting snug on the skin in a room filled with hypocrites who treat your sin like some new age sickness while they suffer from amnesia, forgetting that they themselves are still infected with it. I'm sorry for the bullseye on your chest, giving you department store phobia, fear of being used as target practice before your skin swallowed bullets and the ground digested your blood. I should have smelled the smoke burning well before Ferguson's flames. The change I seek must start with me. Must start with me. So I vow that I will stop treating our articulate and intelligent young men and women as though they're uncles whose name is Tom, who swallowed bleach in order to sound whiter. I will stop painting your maps of the USA with 50 shades of gray, causing you to only see a world in black and white when God created rainbows. See, the womb of woman never rejects nor aborts a birth based upon the seed of the culture it's impregnated with. So why do I reject my heart from loving another color? And finally, I will stop pointing the finger when you die, because I negate the three always pointing back at me, reminding me I'm 3 times more responsible for your death than the ignorance that took your life. Sincerely, every ear in this room that just heard this poem. That's that first piece.